So we are back in Cross Duel after a bit of a weird week for the game. We've of course had the Joey event, the second part of this one, and it gave us my Valentine as an unlock, which is pretty cool, but she only came at level 20, which is different from other characters, right? We've got them at 30, and she has no tag duel deck, no harpies, no NPC stuff, no nothing, and that's a bit of a shame because I think it would have been really cool for the event to have some free cards in it, and they didn't have any, which I think in Duel Links, you get, between 2 to 5, 6, 7 in the character event for free, and so that would have been really cool if they did this for this game, but it seems like they want to, give you all your cards in the gacha. That's the only way you'll get cards, and that could be done a little bit better in my opinion, but overall, Mai's fine. I guess the rerun will be another level for Joey, and then 2 more for Mai to go up to 40, which we've seen with the brand new Raid Duel event as a Yuga at level 40. Now, there was a bit of a weird thing with the event this time round, in that the event came out on the 14th, but it was then cancelled a day later because there was a bug where if you didn't beat the boss by turn 6 out of turn 8, the game just crashed, deleted your progress, and it was like the game never happened. So you wasted 25-30 minutes playing for no reward. It was really, really shit, honestly. And they fixed it, they've given us a whole temple's worth of gems for free, which I got a baby dragon in, which I guess is fine. I would have liked a red eyes, but sure, I'll take it. And overall, this is what Raid should be. This is a very, very fun event. So first of all, there are some brand new missions, right? We can get some sleeves, we can get some materials, we can get a cool icon of the Magnum Overlord, and also we can go into the actual event rewards, and there's a community war track as well, like normal tag duel, where we can get the level 40 Yuga piece, which is very, very big, and also a brand new playmat, which looks very, very cool. There's also a lot of ultimate material, right, for crafting for the raid skills, which is another big benefit of this event. There is a whole new level of difficulty. There's Expert, and there is Maniac, and in Maniac, you can farm for more gems and also ultimate material. So if you could do this consistently, then you can farm up ultimate material to make future raid events even easier, which is really, really good. I really, really like that. Now, we do have to mention, of course, the brand new card in the gacha, that being the Magnum Overlord. He's the only new card added in the second half of the month update, which is fine, I guess. And he is a maximum summon, he's a guardian, and he's pretty freaking big. On the board, he is massive. Look at him, his big sword, looking pretty cool. Now, what does he do? He deals burn damage, and he deals burn damage equal to your placement. So, on turn 1, you're in 4th place, you'll deal 800 damage to your opponents, which is more than you could do with Snipe turn 1. So, if you're making a burn deck, you might want to focus on this and then play some Snipe cards and then some Ignite cards, and have a good time all around in trying to burn for as much as possible to make your opponents gain less life points when they deal damage, and hope you can come in 1st or 2nd, which I found that when using this card, so you play on ladder, he comes in 1st or 2nd place, right? He is always kind of up there. I've not seen him lose yet, so that's pretty cool, but if you're playing him, you want 3 slots, you want to be playing the Precision Stage immunity, which means you can't go to defense, which is going to be good because you've got 0 defense, but also you want either Invent if you're playing 7's Road, or you want Seal from other decks, right? A very cool card, a very fun card. I haven't got one yet. I might craft for one. I've got to wait and see how I get it, but if I pull on the Red Eyes banner, if I pull Red Eyes, I might craft for it. If not, we'll have to wait and see. But let's dive back into the event, because that's kind of the big thing here. And they've done some really cool stuff with the event. Aside from the rewards, right, aside from the difficulty, there's a new kind of bonus. If we go down to the special cards intro. So, in the gacha, you might have seen things like Leviathan Dragon and Ollie's Pendulum Dragon. These get a bonus of Boss Buster, gaining 1,000 tap points when attack a weak point if you use them, and they gain 3 of them. So you summon Leviathan Dragon, you're dealing 5,000 damage times 2 because of the Boss Buster weakness. That's 10,000 damage when you summon this guy out, which is pretty big. And if you summon it out with the SP support, you're then giving all your monsters as well another 1,000, which is very, very nice. Now this trickles down, right? So Ultra Rares get 3, these Supers get 2, and then these Rares get 1. And I like they're doing this because it means that cards that don't usually see play on ladder, right, like Flame Wingman, can be used in Raid Duel and actually have a benefit. And I think that's what they want to do, is make it so that you don't want to decraft your cards, you want to use more slots, right, to give more bonuses, and to make your raid farming easier, which gets you gems easier, which then gets you more cards in the packs in the gacha, right? So it all works out, right? Hypothetically, it all works out. But let's go and do a raid real quick. Let's see if we can find one, and hopefully have a teammates that can play the game properly. You do find people that don't know how this raid works, right? Hopefully an expert, we'll find people we know that can actually play the game, because there's different phases, and we've worked out an optimal way to play the game, right? If you're playing in a room with friends or with people you know, you can coordinate your moves better, then there's an optimal way to play the boss. But if you're not, then you're kind of free-for-alling it and hoping people just kind of know what to do. But if they don't, you can still win. Let's see if we can find a game first of all. So we found a game with 3 actual people. Okay, that's very good. Now we can see Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord's animation, which is very, very cool. It does the whole maximum thing, they come together, and it is like the production value of this game is so good. They've put a lot of care into like the whole animations and the voice lines, and I think that compared to Duel Links, they've done a good job of it, right? Somewhat a better job as well. I do like how the max attack value is like going beyond the actual stat counter, which is funny. 160,000 attack points. Oh boy. We've opened kind of okay, I think, because you'll see in a minute. There's different objects you need to kind of defeat and before you can start dealing damage. And so for this boss, you've got these shields in front of him, and you've also got these ID cards on the side lanes, right? And if you kill an ID card, you then open up a weak point for Boss Buster. But before you do that, you've got to then get through the shields. So what we do is we run cards with shield destruction. Now, I only opened a card with 1 shield removal. So we're going to get 2 off the shield, but not 3, which is kind of annoying. Is turn 1, you get rid of the shields. Turn 2, you then attack into the objects, and then you deal some damage from then on. So I'm going to just hold fire for the moment and see what our guys do. So yeah, so Kath's on the far right, I think might know what to do, but they're also going for their own shield on the right, so they are going to give some weak points, and that means we are now out of sync, which is a bit annoying. But we've got, on the left, we've got a Zubaba Knight, which is an ace. And that's actually a good idea, is to put an ace with your anti-shields as your ace. Because it means that you can then start dealing damage. Now, we've got a player at the top who doesn't seem to know what to actually do, because they're putting a Celtic Guardian with Boss Buster in defense, which doesn't make sense because you want to clear the shields, right? As well, Cass on the right as well is playing with Giant Soldier Stone, which isn't going to do us any favors in like here as well. Okay, at least I know here they're going to clear it and they're going to get some damage in, but this might not be where the Boss Buster comes in. I guess we've kind of got to like just start whittling down these shields, which we don't really want to do at the moment. Like we don't want to waste our Boss Busters on these shields. That's the thing. Is that future turns, especially this one, which is a 3 Boss Buster, we don't really want to be wasting 3k damage on a shield. If we were getting destroying the shield and then getting the damage in, it'd be fine, but we're not. And another defense. I am so confused right now. Odd Eyes taking out the monster, going to be attacking in. Then we've got our battle on the right for this, just gonna be taken out there. Take out the ID card, opening up, and this one as well, opening up both shield lanes. Okay, I forgot about that. So yeah, weak points now going to be established on all sides, and our guy dies because we haven't got, we've got a shield up. We've not got enough shield or anti-shield. So damage coming in, that's quite a bit. So that's what, 21k damage, which ain't a lot, right? It's not a lot. Alright, so let's just go and pop down Odd Eyes because we've got the instant summon, so we can deal some big damage here. And we'll save Leviathan Dragon because he will have more attack points, I think, for a later round. And another Zubaba Knight coming out as the... See, this baffles me, right? Yeah, you could have summoned this turn 1, taken out the Seven's Road Witch that was on the field anyway, and then dealt some shield damage. So I don't quite get that. Let's go and just like boost up our Odd Eyes a little bit so we can just deal some more damage. And there goes the healing on the far left, and on the right, and on the top as well, gaining back all that life points, plus 3,000, very nice. And then we got the shields down. Cool. Let's attack in, gain some attack points. So yeah, that's going to be a decent amount. We're going to be at what, 50k plus, I think, total damage after this. Let's see. Yeah, just over 50k. So we're close to halfway there for us to beating this boss, and now we're gonna have to deal with the ID cards respawning, I think. And of course we get put with a shield. Doesn't matter though, it's only 1 shield, right? So we should be fine. We've got a raid monster, I think, in our coming our way. So we've got to summon into, oh my god, and it's Seven's Row Magician as well. Oh, that's probably should have saved my Horn of the Unicorn for now. Actually, that would have been way better. But we can't beat over it with our Leviathan Dragon, just about. No, we can't. Wait, we can't. And we got double... double shields on our lane as well, and we also lose attack points, and we've... Oh, whoa, that is a lot of buffs. That is a lot. I'm going to put in defense the Go Golem here, because we want to tank some damage. Let's also send... let's send the Zubaba down this left pane as well. I guess, you know, it is expert, so we are expecting the difficulty to ramp up quite a bit, so I guess that's fine. If we don't win this one, then it's a learning experience. That's going to be close to 8k damage, putting us at around 60k. I think just about that. This round, pending no spell cards coming down, we should be able to just summon into Leviathan Dragon, go to Seven's Road, attack in, and then deal some damage. Hopefully, it doesn't spin us round to the left. That would be really annoying. But let's see what he does. It of course is going to spin us around. Please do hold rotation. Thank you. Thank you. That's Blaze, and that's also going to be Crusher. So doesn't really matter. We're actually in a good spot now. I'm going to let my Zubaba go to the life points because I do want to make sure we've got at least some here. But let's go and summon into Leviathan Dragon. It should be able to take out the Seven's Row Magician. Okay, a cannon on the right. That's fair enough. That's another 3k damage. Here's our Leviathan Dragon for a big, like, 7,000 plus attack point damage. So that's going to be very, very nice. On the left, we have a Mad Archfiend for another 5,000-ish damage. And on the top, a Mad Archfiend again for some more. I love the theme of this one. Do-do-do-do-do-dum. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Leviathan Dragon coming in. Going to be taking out the raid monster, then going to be taking out the ID cards and gaining some life points. Plus 500, plus another 500, plus 1,000. Pretty cool. Take out the ID card in the top right, and then finally, all our points are exposed. Let's deal some big damage. Let's go to at least, what, 90k I think? That should be pretty obtainable, I think. Yeah, 100% will be a 90k plus. Let's deal the damage. And let's see, top left we have 95k. So we need one more good round, basically. Right, so let's go Mad Arch. No, wait, I 100% was dragging Mad Archfiend there. I swear I clicked Mad Archfiend up. That could be enough. That could honestly be enough with how these raids go to actually just screw us over and lose the raid. But we'll see. Oh, Odd Eyes. Maybe not. We've got some big damage dealers. Odd Eyes is so cool with the raids to go around because he can just be summoned out for free. And a second Odd Eyes. Okay. Alright. That's very good. And a BLS. So yeah, this is the push. This is the big end game push. But is there any shields going up on there? There is not on that one. So hopefully this shield on the left, like, oh, that's so rough that no one kind of went for the shield on the top right because that, or the ID card on top right, because that means that one of these damages aren't going through. And hopefully it's the Odd Eyes down here. Oh, no, there is. Okay, no, there is. It was hiding. There was a cat hiding. Okay. Okay, we're fine. This should be the turn where we, like, make the raid boss go down to 0 attack, and then we can then, you know, do one final blow. And that should be a level 10 boss done. Unfortunately, not going to be beating it in 6 turns to get the challenge, but this should be a big amount of damage anyway, and based on the first round not going super well, I think we did pretty good. You know, that's a lot of damage coming in. All the way up to 130,000. Okay. Right, we're good. 20,000 damage to deal. We've got 5,000 damage in our hand. And he's going down. Sword down. He's been stunned. We get our draw 2. And let's see what we draw. All 4 of our of his zones are now active. We can now do double damage. We've got Elma. Okay, we're guaranteed to win now. 100%. It's done. And Dark Resonator. Not really needed, but you know what? Hopefully it doesn't summon the Dark Resonator. Definitely Mad Archfiend. We'll play you. Hit ready. Let's just go and... I'm going all in. Because we are. And what do we have? We have another Mad Archfiend. Very cool. We've got my Mad Archfiend. And on our left, we have a BLS. These guys have a lot. And a cannon. So yeah, we've got tons. We've got too much. Gonna gain some life on the far left, which is fine, doesn't really matter. But the big thing is our mass amount of damage coming in now. Here we go, boosting all the way up. Look at all that damage, like 6k damage on each one, plus doubled. Easy, in the bag. There was no way we were ever going to lose this. At the start, I definitely wasn't kind of worried that we'd lose it, but there we go. The raid boss has been beaten, Yuga has been defeated. Let's go and claim our prize, our random drops, and see, did we drop any gems? I hope so, because it's been 20 minutes of playing this raid, and you know, it's a fun mode. I like the mode. Let's see if it was worth it. Give me 10 gems or something. I'll take it. Let's see. There we go. Defeated, level 11 unlocked. Go next. We got 9 gems. So pretty close. We got some material. Not too shabby at all. But that is my overview of the brand new Raid Duel event in Crossduel. It's now working. It's now live. If you're playing, join the Crossduel Discord, discord.gg/Crossduel. I'll see you all in there. Thanks for watching. Adios.